This is my post-fight reaction to Claressa Shields versus Vanessa Lepage. It was a very good fight. Claressa Shields came out being patient. Lepage was being aggressive, throwing 1-2s, lunging in. She was not trying to wait, and she wasn't really taking her time. She was being patient at times, but she was being very aggressive as I expected. And Claressa Shields, she was very accurate when she was throwing her punches. She was not playing any games throughout this fight. She showed why she is the GOAT for a reason. She was letting her hands fly. She was accurate on the chin. She was throwing some of the most accurate right hands I've ever seen. I'm talking about the punches she landed on her chin, dropped Lepage immediately. Like, it wasn't because Claressa Shields knocked her off balance. She was literally dropping her. Uh, and it was some of the most impressive right hands I've seen. The combination she ended with the first round, the 10-punch combination, was amazing. She showed the speed, the power she had. She was aggressive. She wasn't really waiting around trying to let Lepage steal the round or even take advantage of her defense or anything else. Her defense was actually pretty good throughout the fight. I didn't think Claressa Shields was in any trouble. Lepage felt like she had Claressa Shields at times in the fight. She was trying to leap in, and she caught her a couple times on the chin, I think, with a right hand and with a left hook. But Claressa Shields dodged everything else. She blocked most of the punches. Um, Her speed and her accuracy was on another level. I thought Lepage would put up more of a fight in this fight just because of her skill set. But Claressa Shields was locked in, man. The crowd, everything, the setting, it was just everything played into her having just the best night. I think her mood and everything else was just on another level. Um, she's been doing this her whole career, so she just showed why she's the best right now. A lot of people trying to sleep on her. They questioning whether she's a GOAT and she's been dropped before and everything else. Don't have a lot of knockouts. Just holding her to a very, very, very high standard, which is extremely noticeable. And for her to go out here and have this performance like this, she needed this because a lot of people was questioning her abilities recently, which is insane. Somebody with a resume like her, two-time Olympian, multiple divisions, uh, multiple undisputed, first person to be two-time undisputed. Uh, she's just a heavyweight, everything else, heavyweight champion of the world right now. And I think light heavyweight champion of the world also. So, yeah, a lot of people sleeping on Claressa Shields right now. She's just beaten number one heavyweight in the world, dropped her in the first round, number one heavyweight. Uh, and I know a lot of people said, well, her record doesn't show for it, but like I've said before, Lomachenko has been number one in the world with a loss, so that doesn't mean anything. Isaac Cruz has a loss. Uh, Canelo. So a lot of people have been number one with a loss. Means nothing. And if you know this, Lepage, she got the one loss she does have was against a girl who's currently undefeated and was at the time 230 pounds. So Claressa Shields just beat a girl who used to fight at 230 pounds. So that's even more impressive. And that was the only time she got her loss when she was at 230. So that's the reason why she has a loss. But it was a very impressive fight. Claressa Shields she's at another level, man. Like the way she's accurate with her punches, her speed, combinations. Um, she fight like she's the best of all time. She's the greatest of all time right now. That's why she's the GOAT. I know a lot of people question it. If you got a problem with it, jump in the ring with her. She's definitely calling everybody out. What more can she do? She's doing MMA. Uh, she's doing boxing. She's promoting. What else do she need to do in boxing? In combat sports, period. I mean, do she need to get into jiu-jitsu and karate and everything else? I mean, she's doing everything right now. You would ask any boxer to do, male or female. So the stuff that some of these guys aren't doing, she's doing. Jumping weight classes. A lot of these male fighters won't even leave the division. they're in one division for 10 years and stuff like that. So I'm not impressed with these male boxers, what they're doing. If you're not jumping weight classes like this, the way the Shields is doing, she's at a whole nother standard. People talking about she shouldn't get dropped in the fight and everything else. So, yeah, the standard is super high for her. So, it's almost too high. It's almost ridiculous. It's almost insane, to be honest with you, because she's getting compared to people who have multiple losses. But that's a whole nother story. But she showed why she's the GOAT. Second round KO. I know it says a TKO because Lepage got up 3 times in the fight in the second round. But Claressa Shields was dropping her, man. I mean, she basically stopped her, and it was a tough fight for Lepage. She wasn't gonna be able to make it. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.